Hello there guys, it's Silver, and I've been playing a lot of Digimon World recently. So what I've decided to do is create a small series of quick, simple and reliable guides to getting strong champion Digimon throughout the game. And we're going to start, our very first one will be getting a strong champion Digimon out of your beginner Digimon that you obviously begin the game with. And in this case, I'm going to show you a quick and easy guide to getting Centarumon. Right, now, I will show you the training later, but for now, the following stat requirements have to be met in training for your Digimon. His HP and MP must both remain under 1000, so you can keep them pretty close to their base values. His offense must be above 100. His defense must remain below 100. Speed must be at 100 or slightly above, and brains must be above 125 to 150. Now, you'll see to the left of the screen we have a happiness and discipline bar. The happiness bar must be as high as possible. The discipline bar must remain yellow, and you must raise that through obviously taking care of your Digimon, making them go to the toilet properly, and feeding and rewarding them where possible. And now I will cut to the training segment. Now, a preferential method of training is to never train your Digimon for more than 6 hours consecutively to avoid tiredness and maintain high discipline. To do this, after about 6 hours of training, so 6 training sessions, individual training exercises, take them to Punimon's house in the early game and rest them there. Maybe twice to ensure that they've recovered all tiredness. So we'll begin by getting offense over 100. Make sure that your Digimon is adequately fed. I got those supplies at Jijimon's house. Good. You want to keep Agumon's happiness and discipline gauges in the yellow. Do not let them drop into the blue by making care mistakes. So, one more training session after this one will bring him over the required 100. Very good. And next we will focus on speed. That must be above... Thank you, Agumon. That must be above 100 also. Right. We won't do that yet because he needs to go to the toilet. Remember that correct toilet training is essential to raising a Digimon's discipline and ensuring high discipline is kept. Like so. You will notice in a moment that Agumon's discipline stat has gone up ever so slightly. Now let's return to the gym. So, we will continue as such, ensuring that Agumon is correctly fed, and we won't go over our self-imposed 6 training limit. Note how also correctly feeding him raises discipline and happiness. Very good. And one more to ensure the speed stat is correct. Right. Now, our main focus to ensure that Agumon does not get tired during the training period is to rest Agumon. This will ensure that he doesn't get tired during prolonged training, so that we can continue to keep his discipline stat and his happiness stat high enough to meet the necessary requirements. The smiley face icon in the bottom right corner, the top bar of the two, is happiness, and the one below that is discipline. Right, we'll feed Agumon, and then we will return to Green Gym in order to finish the necessary training. Get a brain chip, which can then be fed to your Agumon to greatly increase his stats past the requirement. And I will cut to that now and show you it. Remember, the Agumon's brain stat must be the highest stat out of his offense, defense, speed, and brains. Now we have to go down in this direction, past this Modoki Betamon and this one, and go down here. Here, you will find Palmon. Speaking to her will engage you in a battle, and winning this battle will give you a brain chip that will allow you to raise your Agumon stats well over the required threshold. Palmon will join the city after this fight and expand your meat farm. And then, after this, you pick up the brain chip and feed it to Agumon. If he refuses, scold him for disobeying the instructions. Since you've made the right choice there and scolded him for being bad, it will increase his discipline without decreasing his happiness. Try again and he should eat the brain chip. A rookie Digimon digivolves into champion after 3 days. I guarantee you this method will obtain you Centarumon, a good starting champion to get your early game out of the way. I'll fast forward to his 3rd day, where we will continue training until he digivolves. It's the early hours of the morning, and his stats look like this. As you can see, they're well within the parameters we set, through ensuring he goes to the toilet properly, is fed regularly and rested to avoid fatigue during training. He's maintained high happiness and high discipline. Now all we will need to do, as I will demonstrate here, is continue with a little bit more light training, in which we will focus on the brain stat, and he will digivolve without fail into Centarumon. His stats should look like this by now. And Agumon has met his requirements. He should now digivolve into Centarumon without any problems whatsoever. Observe. As you will see here, he has had a significant stat increase across the board, and he should be able to carry you through the early game without any problems. If you found this guide helpful, and it worked for you in turning your starting Digimon into a reliable and sturdy champion for the early game, please like, subscribe and comment, and let me know if you would like to see more of these videos. I have been Silver, and thank you very much for your time. Keep playing Digimon World, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.